Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And he's forced to go back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Probing pass. Dovbik is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Idrissa Gueye gets over and intercepts.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet and close control to turn opposition defences. His skill set means he can play pretty much anywhere in attack, but I also like the fact, Peter, that he doesn't neglect his defensive duties, getting into opponents' faces and shutting them down. That's a big part of what he does.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now that looks a decent ball, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Played through into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So we're still where we started right now. Seydou calmly anticipates, and he thumps it clear. Bosnia and Herzegovina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kambuala. Bailly. Bosnia and Herzegovina finding their passes. And he's gone looking for safety. Zapata stood up well to him there. And the return pass. Kambuala. 15 minutes till half-time. Alexis Sanchez. Passing nice and neat. And he's managed to get rid. Fabio Vieira. Gabriel Jesus. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Alexis Sanchez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's going to go a long way. And that should get the job done. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Wilson. He could be in here. It's Wilson! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Tries to cross. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zapata. Oh, it's Kante. Great vision. Fabio Vieira. Looking to play him in. Alexis Sanchez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Has crossed into the middle. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Back in possession and ready to go again. Cambuala. And it's Fabio Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass is just off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bosnia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Wilson. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Zapata. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Plays it through. Played in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution on the field. Number 91.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as
Ireland.
you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Ambitious ball here. Everton looking to run onto it. He has found the way through, and he whips it across. Lima is there to clear. Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a throw-in. Everton. Oh, super ball. And now they can clear their lines. Out for a throw. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He can run onto that. Chance! It's in! Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Cleared without hesitation. The pass has gone astray.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 4. Pau Torres.
Bobs him off it and wins
Coming
back
on
the ball.
field, Number 23.
Looking for a runner.
Number 31. Substitutions taking place.
And he's decided to go for it. Sells, punts it upfield. Bosnia and Herzegovina have got it back and they'll have another go. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Leicester will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. It's Gabriel Jesus!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Seydou does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lima concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And he can clear it away. Bailly.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Wilson. Kante getting this one clear. Well, they've got it again. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Everton. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Ruben Diaz can get it clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, it's come to nothing. Cleared without hesitation. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is that. Leicester have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Højlund claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.